So, welcome to today's class. Good evening, and welcome to today's class. It's a pleasure to have you here. For those of you that were in yesterday's class, great, awesome. Just note that any day in this any day in this schedule, like in the schedule I share with all of you, will definitely impact you. So make sure you maximize it. Like I said, Mondays are for the basics of Web3. Tuesdays are for career building, career readiness. Wednesday, question and answer. Fridays are for specific skills. You know, you can get someone, I can take it up myself. Whichever be the case, just make sure you maximize everything. And then, most importantly, for those of you that have access to the website, make sure you're taking those lessons there. Sometimes the questions you ask me, I already answered them in those videos. And the essence of the videos on the website is for you to easily get these things in small bite videos. Like I think the highest duration of any of those videos is 12 minutes. So maximize the videos on the website. So that being said, let's enter today's class. So today I have so the three of you here are mostly new to this place. I think apart from Bright, that I've already had a head start on his writing stuff. But the other two of you, new, so that's even great. Other people that would have joined this class, I already had some classes with them last month and the months before that. Um, so now we're looking at foundations for success, for career success in Web3. Today's focus is going to be foundations for career success in Web3. So for beginners, like if you're what I mean by beginners is, let's say you don't even know what your skill is yet, you're still very new to Web3, or you have a skill, but you don't even know how it fits into the Web3 space. So I'm going to be addressing you first, how you can build your path into Web3. So the first thing first, whenever you're trying to get a job, the first thing first is to get a skill. Now, in this context, now we're looking at Web3, and like yesterday, I emphasized on the fact that knowing the industry that you're getting into is very important. You don't just say you want to get a job. You have to identify which industry you want to get a job in. And when you identify with the industry, find out how do they speak? What are the things that are common to the people in this industry? You have to find out what that is. And I touched some of that yesterday. So, like I said, Mondays is going to be for just focusing on how you can become crypto native, how you can become Web3 native. So, the first thing is acquiring a relevant skill. Now, in this space, I'm going to show us a website. So, it's a job website in the crypto space, but I'm not an advocate of job website. If you want to get a job, please do not apply through a job website. Not like they are bad, not like people might not, possibly some people get jobs there, but most times it's a lot of energy you would expend trying to get a job on a job website. You might just channel that energy to what will actually give you results in a shorter time than a website would have done. Because most times, most jobs are gotten through your proof of work, your referrals, or personal branding. So why don't you focus on building good network, let's build your personal brand, those things that actually get you hired. So I'm going to show you a website. So let me know if you can see the website. Awesome, awesome. Okay. Okay, so now this is a job website. There are lots of jobs here. So when it comes to skills, We have two categories of skills in the Web3 space. We have the non-tech skills and the tech skills. Now, the non-tech skills consist of those skills that doesn't require coding, like your writing, community management, social media management, marketing, the likes of them. And then the tech skills are the ones that require coding. We have the web development, front end, back end, full stack, chain specific development, because sometimes you need to learn how to, if you're into development, you will now learn how to build for specific blockchains. Like you learn specific languages like Rust, React, what are all those things? Solidity and Solidity Move, all those blockchain languages. You now learn all those things specifically. So specificity is very important whenever you're trying to get a job. That's why I'm not an advocate of give me anything. Give me anything does not sell anymore. Even if you used to sell before, it doesn't sell anymore. So you have to find out what can you do. Now, sometimes I like to tell people to go towards things that are strengths. It's possible you can learn a completely new skill, right? And it's also possible that you can go towards your strength, because your strength is actually your mojo. Like it's like your if you go towards your strength, it will be easier for you to do your magic from that angle. So sometimes people will be like, okay, I don't have a skill. Well, like, it's not true. There are things that you are complimented for. For example, um, your your there are things that, let me say, for example, like, okay, some persons are people, they're a people person. Like when people come close to them, they're comfortable, they make people comfortable. That means they can build networks. And in the crypto space, in the Web3 space, those kind of people build partnership and collaboration. So people are social butterflies. That means if they come into a room, they light up the room. Like it's very easy for, like, someone just entered, and they are people are easily drawn to them, because they are the, what they call them again, man of the moment, lady of the moment. Like you are, when you show up everywhere, just like sparkling. Most of people are very good conversationalists. They can have good conversations. Like if you want to just to hear. So this is a strength that can actually go a long way for you. What people like to teach. People like to teach other people what they know. This is a strength. So you now find out, okay, how do I tailor these strengths, align them to a particular skill, and then use that skill to get a job. So this is actually, this is actually the first step in getting a job, knowing what your strengths are, then upskilling that strength, and even do what they call skill stacking to make that your strength more like more attractive. So I'm using the reason I'm taking guys to this job board is to show you the possibilities. Like, what kind of jobs do employers look out for? So now these are different categories. I'm going to switch to remote, because we are from this part of the world, we're looking out for remote opportunities. That means opportunities that allow us to work from where we are, regardless of where the job is. Do you get? For someone like me, that I've worked for a job that was based in the UK, I worked for Indians, and I was just all the way from here. In fact, it's only the UK owned that I was able to meet the team physically, because I had to travel to meet them. That's how. But for the India one, I never met. I didn't even know what they looked like. Didn't know what I looked like, and I was working all the way from my house, and I was just doing my job. And I think I've had a couple of stuff with Asians, like not Indians now, the other kind of Asians as well. And I've also had with I think, I don't know that it's the US, when there was something a team I was part of one time like that. So you always look out for remote opportunities that allows you to be able to work from where you are. Um, so now I want all of you. I gave an assignment yesterday. Please make sure, if we're not in yesterday's class, listen to that recording and do that assignment. It's very important. Assignments will help you in this class. See, I don't have the magic wand I have is to tell you what to do. And the best way you can help yourself in this class is to actually do what I say. Go the extra mile, do what I say, and even go beyond. Because coming to this class the only thing coming to this class can do for you is to give you information and knowledge. But what will actually get you the result is to act on the things I say. So That being said, this is your today's assignment. So let me just tell you on time. You go to view this report. So this is a report, Web3 career intelligence report. How to know this lets you know what are like the trends, the hiring trend, how to so you can know how to prepare yourself and in order to access opportunities. So you read this and share the insights, what you got from it on your X handle. Just like I said yesterday, come to this website, read this report, write a summary of what stood out for you, what made you uncomfortable, what did you like about the report, was there something that you were shocked to see, or there just your observation of the report. It doesn't have to be all good, just whatever the report made you feel or made you think, whatever you observe from the report, write it on your X handle and send me a link. So this is the second assignment now. Yesterday's own, if you watch the video, if you're not yesterday's class, watch the video and then do it. And today's own now. So this is the assignment now. So moving on. So these are categories for different jobs. These are categories: AI analyst, back-end Bitcoin, community manager. So most oftentimes I think it's even recently I said getting developers come to me looking for opportunities. Oftentimes I always get writers, community managers, marketing. So they come to me looking for opportunities and how they can access these opportunities. So I'm sharing what I know from experience and beyond my experience, what actually works in the industry, because I can't just share my experience because sometimes these things, that's why I go beyond my experience and try to do my research and try to interact with people in industry to know what's working best and share it to people. So these are like categories. This is non-tech. So I'm going to go to non-tech since the three of you here. Okay, he is we don't know yet what your skills are. Tomorrow is Q&A. So in tomorrow's sessions, we can now have one-on-one question and answer. So today is just for me sharing, and tomorrow we'll do the Q&A part of everything. So this is non-tech. So I'm going to go to non-tech. So they are looking for in other non-tech. You see this like business development. Wow. Okay, when I say 1 minute ago or 2 months ago, is it 2 months? Wow, it's like it's 1 minute ago. I've been in my ID payment. I cannot see well. Let me confirm. If it is, that means these jobs were just updated here. Wow, I never knew I'll come to this website and I see something posted 1 minute ago. That's interesting. Hmm. I never knew I'll be able to do that. 2 minutes ago, like I'm so shocked. Hmm. All right, okay. Um. hmm. So now you're seeing now. So these are non-tech roles, business development. This is an intern role. These are looking for chief of staff, manager marketing operations, sales, product marketing, B2B. Okay, interesting. They also put their salary ranges here as well. Product manager, stuff. So now when you look at it, so the first thing you're going to do, alongside this first assignment I give you guys, so the first thing to do is for you to look at yourself, like I said, make a note. Make a note. What are your strengths? Like, what are those things that come easy for you? Do you like to talk? See, that's that some people have complimented you for, or they've commented. It might not be very compliment, but they just say, this girl like to talk. Cool. Now, in this scenario, now, don't say that's a bad thing. But how can you leverage that strength in order to shape it into the skill you need? So make a note. I want to get this note from all of you. Okay, that's how best I'm going to work with you. So look at yourself, do an assessment of yourself. Think about what people have commended you for, what they have observed about you. Are you someone that is very reserved? Are you someone, like I did a list before. You can even ask someone a question like, when you look at me, what do you think? What do you perceive of me? What was first that comes to your mind? How do you can ask other people that know you and make a list of that thing? So now, when you make a list of that stuff, you go to ChatGPT. Now, this is the best way to ChatGPT to help you. Um, so we're going to ChatGPT. Now, Please do confirm you can see my screen. Are you guys confirm you can see my screen? Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen? Oh, all right, awesome, great. So, all right, awesome. Okay, hi. Um, I want to build my skills as a product and growth marketer, and but I'm good at people have commented on the fact that I'm good at strategies and come up with strategies. I'm very good at it. Like I know how to like have this thinking time. I know how to come up with ideas that work, and I also like to teach people. I like to teach people. I'm a good conversationalist. I like to research also as well. I like to discover new things, learn new things. How do you think I can? Which job does this fit into in the Web3 space? I want to get a job in Web3 in the Web3 industry. Which job do you think will help me? Sorry, which job do you think aligns with all these things that I shared with you now? So what I just did is I just used the audio to ask ChatGPT to give me so now I can also do the typing. I type in my strengths, I tell it, okay, which job aligns with these strengths. So that's the first thing you should do. Now, if you have other skills, like maybe things that you've learned, certifications, maybe there are skills you've learned in the past, add all of them. Like you have marketing skill, you have project management skill, you have data analysis skill. Those things that you've learned, those things that you learned from your trainings or anything, you have a certificate and just ask. So now, just transcribe what I just said, and it's going to uh, hmm. So now, so it's telling me that I can get a product marketing manager job because I love strategy, thinking time. I can get job as a group marketer. I can get job as a community education lead. I can get job as this. I can get job as that. So this is So this is one way you can get started. So now this is another part of your assignment. Make a list of those things, the things you've learned in the past, the experience you have, because don't even neglect any experience you've had. Even if you've managed a shop, if you've sold something, that means you have sales. It's possible you have a sales skill. If you sold something before, you worked in an office, whatever it is that you've done in the past, that has to do with your experience, what people have complimented you for, what people have commented you for, what people have commented about you, what anything you've learned, pack everything and then ask ChatGPT to give you how the job role that aligns with all those things. Do you understand that part? Do you understand that part? Okay, great. No, I think Bright, you already know you want to do, you already know what you want to do. You want to do writing, but you also do this assignment as well, so that you now know whether writing is even truly what you should be going for. Because at the end of the day, you want to go towards your strengths. Strength is better than trying to struggle to build a complete fresh, set of skills. So now that I know, I'm using this as an example now, and this is very correct. Product marketing, but that's actually the area I'm in. I'm into both product marketing and growth marketing actually. So ChatGPT is very correct about me. So next thing to do is that I'm going to this website, Web3 career website. Going back to this website now, I'm not going to look out for those jobs here. So why am I coming back here to find out those jobs? I want to now find out when people are looking to hire a product marketer, what do they look out for? That's the next step now. What do they look out for? So for someone like you, Priscilla, that's you're looking into project management and this thing, it's fine. But like I said, don't all of you should do this assignment so you won't be sure whether project management is what you want to do. But it's a good line of role. It's a good role actually, right? It's also a good role, but just do it regardless. So I'm going to come here and I'm going to look out for product management. Let me see if there are any categories. See your project management here, Priscilla. It's here. There's product manager here. So, but I'm going to look out for my product marketing. Let me see marketing. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, I've seen marketing now. So because product marketing and product marketing, they're under marketing. So this is marketing category. 6 minutes ago. Is this incorrect like this? Yeah. It means 6 months ago. 10 minutes, 11 minutes. It's meaning so. I'm surprised. Okay. So now Leah Zero Labs is looking for a partner marketing manager. So I'm going to look at I'm looking to see director of product marketing B2B. Now I think I've had only one experience with B2B. I've had B2B to C. No, I've had I've had B2B. Now, so I'm going to check this. So now what I'm trying to do is I'm going to look at what they are looking for. What are they looking for? So that to see. So you get a document and you list out these things are so jam packed. Okay, now see this is responsibilities. Let me see if there are expectations. Content monetization and market methodology, all that. This is about the project. So they're looking for an experienced director of product marketing management to lead our supply side platform and marketplace efforts at our Bangalore office. So this was a physical job role. But regardless, I'm just going to you're going to create their go-to-market strategies, yada responsibilities. So you look at what they're expected to do, your responsibilities and your qualifications. So now look at responsibilities and qualifications and make a list. Do this for like 5 to 10 job roles. Then copy everything now. Now just copy now. What I'll do is I'll copy all of this from responsibilities to qualifications, copy it out, keep it somewhere. Go look for another one as to product marketing. This one is brand marketing lead. It's still similar. So I'll check it, So the idea is when I'm not copying everything, and then I'll come to ChatGPT and tell it to create from everything now, make a list of things, expectations of this role, or create a roadmap for you. What are the roadmaps for you? This can create a roadmap for you. So you give ChatGPT now use it and arrange it into a roadmap. Say ChatGPT, assume I'm a newbie to this role and I want to build a career in this role. Use all of these expectations, job expectations and responsibilities, and create a roadmap for me. So what ChatGPT is going to do for you is now arrange it from the listing that you need to know to the highest. So it will arrange it for you. Okay, let me use one for example. Let me just use one for example. Awareness marketing. Director of marketing, crypto blockchain payments, 5 days ago. It's actually a minute. Interesting. Product manager roles. Head of growth marketing. Okay, let's use this one. 1 hour ago. Head of growth marketing. So who you are. So they're looking for someone that has 10 years experience in marketing strategy. I'll explain this experience part. This is one of the reasons why you don't sit down waiting for jobs. You don't sit down waiting for jobs. You start building your portfolio already, because when you sit down waiting for jobs, it will not come to you. Because at the end of the day, this is what I'm also going to look out for. They're looking for people that have experience. So what do you do? So we'll get to all of that. How do you get opportunities? How do you earn while you build your experience that gets you to that place you are looking out for? So we're going to look at all of that. So, but right now we're trying to identify your skills. So I'm going to copy all of this. They said what you will do. So I'll copy from here and I'll stop at here. And I'm going to go chat GPT. I'm using only one here because of time constraints. So, but for you, copy at least 5. So it's 5 of the same job role so that you can have variety. Because sometimes a company or a project might be looking for a set of skills, and another project might be looking for an entirely different set of skills for that same role. So every project look out for something that they need, right? So that the roles and expectations might not be the same thing. Responsibilities might not be exactly the same. They might be similar, but not be exactly the same. That's why you're looking out for five different postings that about the same job role. So you see how different projects are thinking. So I'm going to come back here and say, so assume I am new to this role, to this product and growth marketing role. Oh, you cannot see what I'm doing. Sorry. Growth marketing role. Use the information below. And create a roadmap for me to take me from entry level of my career, to senior level, to entry level of my career, to highly sought after talent. So I will not give it the thing I copied from this thing. I will not give it. So now, so can you see now? Can you see what it's doing? So it's giving me a roadmap. It's giving me a roadmap that I will follow in order to get to become that person that those people are looking out for. So with this roadmap now, it's telling you, forget about, don't look at this months here. You can actually achieve these things in a shorter time if you're committed to it. So anyway, and you can even get jobs in between. You can earn in the process, but then you're starting from. So now, see what it is that for me. Learn the landscape, understand these fundamentals. You can learn this, understand this in a day, but it's something that is also consistent. Focus on pick an area. For someone like me, I like consumer products. I like consumer products like wallets, stable coins, and all of that. And then you choose a blockchain. Just choose a focus area. Look at resources you can look into. There's so many resources you can look into. Now, begin to understand acquisition versus retention versus monetization. So it's not telling me what to do. Learn how to define and track product KPIs. Choose to explore. Or this yada yada yada. These are the things I should learn how to use. Learn frameworks. Build online proof of work. Start posting your strategy thoughts on X, Factcast, and Medium. Are you seeing now? So these are things I should be doing. This roadmap, so that you begin to take this roadmap one after the other. Now, this roadmap will help you to look at your current skill. Do you have career skill gaps? Because whether I like it or yes, you are in the process of becoming. You are growing. Even if you have certifications, because I don't even believe certifications. I take courses because of what I'm going to learn in the process. So certification are just a proof of the fact that I've taken this course, but they're not really a proof of what you can do. Just a proof of knowledge. Certification is just a proof of knowledge, not a proof of work. And in the Web3 space, proof of work is more important than proof of knowledge. So, which is why, just like the roadmap said, you start getting practical experience. From here, build online proof of work. Very important. Like, as immediately you start building online proof of work, start publishing breakdowns of what the products you love and why their growth works, all those things, and start, do this. So you're going to do this, and I'm going to walk this journey with you, together with you. So I need people to do this roadmap. This is what I'm saying now. Just do it, and before today's Tuesday, by Friday, I should have them. So that's what you're going to work towards, and to get that result. And you're going to do it, get it in a shorter time frame than what ChatGPT wrote here. So that's the roadmap you're going to follow. So see, tools and habits to develop early. This is for me. Action plan, So do this for yourself. That is how to now know the skill gaps to bridge. So by the time you look at it, like, okay, these are skill gaps. It helps you to identify skill gaps and even position yourself for job opportunities. So that being said, I hope you got that. So the next thing now is now that you've identified your skill and how to identify your skill gaps and how you can know what to do next, because this roadmap now you don't know what to step after, the things to do after each other. You do this one, next thing, when you do it, you tick it off you can even use it to do a spreadsheet where you are taking off the things that you've learned, the things you've crossed. Okay, I've learned this, I've learned that, I've built this, I'm doing this. I just know that this is the things that you do consistently. That's why I said you don't have to wait for you to finish this roadmap before you start trying to get a job. No, these are the things that positions you in the process. You get the job, right? So what you'll be doing in the process, I'm going to show you, because next subsequently I'll show you from these things to get a job. Those are like in subsequent classes. So now we've seen the hard skills. Now these are hard skills. We're going to look into soft skills. You need a soft skill, and soft skills are one of the things that you need in this space like crazy. Like, you need the ability to communicate, ability to work on your own, ability to own your because you're working from your house, and most times you're not monitored. So it does not require agency. Ability to be very have agency means you can lead yourself. Self-leadership is very important when you're working online, because you're saying you are your own motivator. You're not working in a physical company where you come to work every day and you look around you see your fellow colleagues, and they are motivating you to work. And then maybe if you are dozing off, your mind will come inside and then ginger you. You're working from your room, you're working from your house, and all you have is just deadline or expectations for you to meet. So you have to have agency, the ability to lead yourself. That's one of key soft skills that you need in these things, in these jobs. If not, it's one thing that makes people to lose their jobs. It's one thing that makes people not to be very desirable or even be very employable. So but you must have strong communication skills. What do I mean by strong communication skills? Now, if you're having challenges in what you're doing, communicate it. Every team in the crypto space have a place where they communicate. Some people use Telegram, some people use Slack, some people use Discord, some people use depends. People even use very abstract tools. Whatever tool that the project is using, whatever tools the project that you are part of, because I'm going to share with us internship opportunities. I'm going to share with us internship opportunities that can help you guys maybe contribute at the end. But it might not be as much as what you would have earned in an actual job role, but it's something that you can start gaining experience with. I'll get them and I'll share with you people. Even things like hackathons and competitions and contests and bounties, those things that you can try your hand at, and you have opportunities to earn. I'll share it with people, and Like I said, whatever I share with you, just make sure you try it, you attempt them. I'm not promising you the next coming days, they're not going to be their days of commitment, days of serious commitment. So whatever you get, result you get out of this process, just know the level of your commitment. Because the things I'm teaching you, they actually work. The more I speak with these people, I know that these things work. So, yes, soft skills, communication, very important. Let your team know where you're having a challenge. When you hit a roadblock, this is this roadblock. Don't keep it to yourself. Don't even try to always figure it out by yourself. Communicate, because they might think that you're not doing anything. They won't even know that you've been trying this thing for 1 week and it's not working. As soon as I hit a roadblock, communicate, this is what I'm experiencing now. That somebody on the team might have an answer for you, or they will know that you're actually working on something, just that you've not hit it yet. Track everything you're doing as well. Maybe have a document, track everything you're doing. Just work with most projects, most companies work with Google products, because Google products sync across, teams, and everybody can see what you're doing. Using Google products is very easy, but it saves in cloud and it saves as you're working. That's what I love about Google products. As you're using it, it's saving instantly. It saves instantly. And so most companies use it because of collaboration. People can collaborate on a document. People can even see. Do you know people can even see when you open that? You can't even lie Google products, because the day you open the document, Google will notice that this document was created by so and so day at so and so time. And for every single time you open that document and make a change, the Google document tracks it. So if you want to know whether you've been serious on that document, they just have to go to the history of the changes you made on that document. So that's another thing you need to know, understanding the tools that you need to execute your work or work with other people. So you need adaptability. Now, the Web3 space, it moves very, very, very fast. Very fast. So you have to be able to see, if the today say, oh, we're no longer using strategy, we're moving to another strategy. You can't complain. The crypto space is a place whereby you can do one thing for 1 year. It's not true. Or do the same thing for 1 year. No. Because things are always changing. Seasons are always changing. Something is always coming out. So you're always ready to adapt. You must practice active listening, clear writing, and proactive problem solving. You must be a problem solver. You should not be that person that they're always telling what to do. Whenever there's a problem, always be among the people that come up with the strategy that, let it be that they tried and it did not work. Don't be the person they're always telling what to do. Always be someone that say, okay, can we try it this way? I think, and one of the ways that can help you to be able to do this is to be active on Twitter. I've been hammering on this thing for ages. This is not the time and age for you to be hidden from social media. Social media right now is your strength, is a place for you to brand. And when it comes to Web3 careers, Twitter is your weapon. Twitter, you see X is your proof of work. X is your public resume. X is your weapon of mass creativity and also destruction. So you cannot say you are trying to get a job and you don't have a social media presence. It's a lie. In fact, as of today, there was someone. So I connected a Ghanaian group to a particular community, a community lead. So guess what the community lead asked me? I should give him their socials so he can check them out. So trust me, in this space, your socials is a pointer to who you are and what you can do. So you can't sit on not do something about your social. You cannot. And the only way you can successfully sit or not do something about your socials is say you are building network behind the scenes. But even at that, when you're building a network behind the scenes, the people that want to hire you, they want to see what your Twitter looks like. They want to see what your LinkedIn looks like. And if it's scanty and unhealthy, it's already a red flag. Like I said, unless you have somebody that you build a network that can vouch for you, beyond reasonable doubt. That's the only way you can say, okay, you can stay and not be your social media in this time and age. That's why I said you don't doom scroll on social media. You don't waste time watching on endless videos. No. You must make sure that time is spent on social media. You're either building a network, you're creating content about what you can do. If you notice this roadmap now, here, build online proof of work, start posting your strategy thoughts on X, Farcaster, and Medium, publish breakdowns, You must do this. Whatever skill you have, you must definitely do this. It's called personal branding. Personal branding is undeniably what you need. And thank God I'm not even the only person talking about this in this time and age. I have so many people talking about, even in Web2, right? This Daniel Etim's wife, this actor, his wife is a media personality, and she had a class recently that was teaching about the same thing. It's personal branding that has brought her all the opportunities that come her way. Even myself, in the past. I mean, when I worked with this exchange, OKS exchange, I worked with the Nigerian team. It was my personal branding online. The guy did not know me from anywhere, but he saw me what I was doing online and reached out to me. That was how he was able to find me. In fact, most of the opportunities I've had in this life came for the fact that somebody can point them to my social media handle and say, okay, see her there. People remember you because of your social media presence. Don't even tell me. I know that there's something like imposter syndrome where you think that what you know is not good enough. Trust me, that's happened to the rest of us. I've suffered imposter syndrome myself, but it's something I have to battle, because that voice in your head telling you that you're not good enough is lying to you, because um, nobody will see you or what you can do unless you talk about it. Trust me, it's something that me myself I'm actively working on. It's what I tell myself every day. Victoria, you have to show up. But that's the only way. Some of you here found me online somehow, because somehow I put myself out there. And that's how you're able to find me. So you really need it for whatever, even if you're not in Web3, you need it for whatever it is that you want to do. When you don't have anybody that can open the door for you, you have to open the door yourself. You have to be loud, you have to be heard, you have to be seen. Okay, enough of the motivational talk, but I hope that gingers you. So you have to also learn how to solve specific problems with your skill. If you notice in this roadmap now, hmm, hmm, okay, notice in this roadmap now, interesting. You see now, get here. It's talk about get after experience, make measurable impact, yada yada yada. Take a junior growth or product marketing or even on paid at first, which is why I told you guys I'm going to share with you people internship opportunities where you can, even if it means the first thing you do, you might not even get paid, but to prove that you know what you are doing. Do not pursue money first. Pursue value first. That's our slogan here. When you pursue value, money will follow. Money always follow value. But when you pursue money first, the value will run away from you. The job will run away from you. So please, just like it's pointing out here, do all of this, do all of this, do all of that. Small wins, case studies, document your work. What problem have you solved? Your approach, the metrics you move, the lessons you learn. Document all of this. You use it to build a portfolio and start applying for paid work. So now, if you since it told me after I've learned all of this and I'm doing all of this, I can now start applying for paid work, because now I now have proof of work. This helps me to get this is and I said forget about this thing here. So when you do your own, I want to see your roadmap. Please share it with me when you do your own. I want to see what ChatGPT told you. That's why these tools are super helpful. So your soft skills, solving specific problems, then track your progress. Very, very important. So if you already have a an experience, maybe you have an experience outside Web3, you've been doing a particular job for some time now, but you're looking to now enter Web3 space because of more opportunities and more higher earning, want to make more money, you have to reinvent, which is part of what I've also, the things I've shared so far, you have to do it for yourself. Reinvent yourself, like what I've said, the things that the past experience, transferable skills, all those things, use ChatGPT to help you. Use them. Hope you guys can still hear me. Okay. Can you hear me? All right. One, two. Okay. Great. Great. Okay. So if you had a job, maybe you had a job you were working, like I mentioned at the beginning, and you had a job, you had, don't throw them away. They're very important. Use it and find how, ask ChatGPT, how, which job role does this experience, past experience I had before, um, translate into or aligns with, and then follow everything I've said so far. Everything I've said so far, building your personal brand, creating content, relationship is very, very important. It's very important and it's very easy to do. This crypto space they have nice people. If you add value, people will naturally be drawn to you. I've added more than 500 followers on X just because of something I shared on Twitter. I wasn't pursuing cloud. I wasn't chasing cloud. I was just simply sharing stuff, and I've added 500 followers. I think between last year and this year, and like it like that, it's gradual increase. Like, I went from 2.5k followers, and now I'm almost at 3k followers on X. So add value, and value will pursue you. It's as simple as that. So this is I've shared with you so far. Um, so yes. So in today's class, what we looked at foundations for success in your Web3 career, and we looked at how you can identify your strengths and write out a roadmap that you're going to follow. I'm looking at using these two the website and this ChatGPT to do that. So now, and you're going to do this and share it with me. So that is roadmap you're going to follow. You're going to follow actively and to get the results you're looking for. Now, we talked about soft skills. We talked about building your proof of work and all of that. So if you have any question, please ask your questions now. Any question, please ask question. Anything that's confusing, anything at all.
Okay, Ma, can you hear me? I don't know if you can hear me. I think I have a
Yes, I
question.
can hear you. Okay.
I want to know, for me that just created an X account today,
Okay.
how how do I get to attract much persons, in the sense that, like, from what you were saying, it seemed like you have to have like a track record. And I know you already said that yes, we should do this the roadmap, and then when we follow it, we gradually build our account. So I'm just getting to, like, what are the odds for somebody like me that just created an X account, and how do I like
Okay.
leverage and move the speed of light?
Okay, fine. So see how you can speed up what you're doing. So you create an account today. So the first thing to do is optimize that account. So what do you do? Like this your image here, this your picture here now is perfect. You can use it for your DP. So it's to brand your account, your DP, then your banner. Your Twitter banner should have kind of something that is showing you're showing your skills. It can be your slogan, so something that drives you. It can be a quote. It can be a list of skills that you are good at, right? Just something. Your banner, and then your bio should be should reflect. Like I said, this is another thing that ChatGPT can help you with. See now, okay, now let me ask ChatGPT now. Look at what I'm going to tell it now. So I want to optimize. So based on all of this you've shared so far, based on my goal to get a job, to get a job in this role, give me a bio for my X and LinkedIn account. Now, that doesn't mean you copy this about Timo, but to give an idea what to do. LinkedIn account. So can you see this now? Priscilla, can you see this?
Ma, yes, ma, I can see it.
So now for you now, in your own side now, so it helps you with this. So you now edit it to suit you. So for me now, I can change this to I can leave this here because it covers the area consumer crypto that I'm doing, or also add consumer crypto. Building user first crypto growth. Perfect. DM for collabs. So this is like a perfect Web3 bio. But you can also tweak it. LinkedIn summary about session, period and growth packets, such as previous thinker, helping crypto settles, find PMF and scale. You know, perfect. Use this. So this will help. So this is the first thing you should do. Optimize your bio. Optimize your bio to reflect where you're going to. And when you're done with that now, so this is already, that's why I'm saying this, all these things now is the next thing you should do. This thing we just talked about is the next thing you should do. So now that I've sent this thing now, it has told me that the kind of content I should create. It said I should create content around, start posting my strategy thoughts on X factors, publish breakdowns. So now you begin to now, as a project manager, you guys looking to go into project management now, you begin to write about project management. Now, there are so many products in the crypto space. That assignment I gave you yesterday, that's a good place to start. That's a very good place to start. You can talk about, look at them from the project manager's and eye. I'm sure there are things you know about project management. From project management eye now, you look at it. Even though you're not on the team, you can say, oh, for a product like this, right? This for a product like this, these are the things that can make it work in this line. I don't know how you guys think project management. It's not my strength, it's not my it's not my area. But whatever I say that works in project management, just write your first post. Your first post on air should be, hello everyone, my name is this, and I'm building a career in this area. Like for example, you can also, like I said, you don't copy ChatGPT verbatim, but it's going to give you an idea what to do. So give me my first post that introduces me to my first post for X that introduces me and what I'm building towards. Like I said, you don't copy verbatim. You're just going to give you a pointer straight up. So I'm trying to rush. We're almost like out of time. So this is it now. So see, something like this, that should be your first post. You pin it. You pin it on your handle. Hi, I'm diving into the world of whatever project management. I'm bringing my love for strategy and here's what I'm building towards. Happy what you go stream. I've done this. I'm here to learn publicly with the portfolio of case studies and collaborate shopper. This kind of post should be your first kind of post. You pin it. Then subsequently, by the time you have like 5 posts, right? Next thing to do is that you begin to engage in other people's posts. Make sure that every single day you engage in fellow project managers. How do you identify project managers? You can simply type Web3 project manager in the search button and you go on the account. We're almost out of time. So I need to jump off here. Okay. Let me go to X and show you what I mean. So are you still with me? Trust me, you can get 100 followers in a few days if you do this consistently, because the algorithm respects consistency. That's why I said this result you are seeing now, it shouldn't scare you that you are new to this thing. It shouldn't scare you, right? It shouldn't scare you at all. Like, if consistency will always beat someone who is not consistent or who just has talent and skill but is not consistent. Sorry, I just hope. Let me quickly show you this. So just do all these things I've said so far today. Maybe tomorrow we can continue with the rest of the things about how to can start as a newbie. If you are very, very new to this thing, how do you start building your accounts? Just people are going to follow you. Like I said, so it's not even about the fact that people are following me because I have 2K followers. No, it's not even about it's not even about that, right? I think I already had that 2K followers before I even came into this thing. So this extra 500 followers I got was because of consistency. Okay, it's even more than 500 followers, but because of consistency in the past month. So imagine that 500 followers as if you are starting new and just got them. Oh, this should load now. So you type Web3 project mine. I want to show you real time how this thing is, and this thing is just annoying. Let me reload. You type Web3 project managers, Web3 project manager, and you go under people. Under people, you see other project managers. You follow a few of them. But make sure that I'm going to send you. Ask me for a list. I'll send you a list. It's called Twitter list. In that Twitter list, people you can engage with that can follow you back. So 2 things you must do daily to grow. Engage with other people. Leave comments that showcases how you think about project management or what you think about their posts, but from a project manager's angle. And then drop a post of yours as well. You write and you engage. These are the 2 things you do consistently in the coming days. And this is not opening like this, but let's start with this I just said now. Did you get that? It's not all the things you should do, but it's where you can start with. Did you get that?
Yes, ma, I did. Thank you so much. Ma.
Yes. Your DP, your banner, your bio, and your first content that is what you pin, and then subsequent content and your engagement with other people's accounts that are in the same line as you that also give value. So ask me for a list. That list will show you people that you can engage with on a daily that can follow you or engage back to increase your visibility. So any other question before we call it a night, and we'll continue tomorrow. Oh, it's the financial. Any other question? Any other question? Any other question? 4 minutes past time. So, I'm sorry, let me quickly show you this. It's already loading. So what I'm saying now. Can you see it? You guys see here? Okay, sorry. Okay, now see now. So someone like this one you can engage with. Let's say works at Autonomy Protocol. So you go under people and you can see people, similar people like you that you can engage with and see what they're posting, where they're working at and stuff like that. Just so all right. All right, so it's good in absence of other questions, we continue tomorrow. Tomorrow is mostly question and answer session. I won't be teaching anything new, apart from the writers, apart from Ada, that will be expounding on her writing, which all of us here also need, because we'll be writing for our personal self to grow our personal brand. So thank you so much for being part of today's class. Look forward to seeing you in subsequent classes. Have any question? I'm a DM away. If you have any question or any clarity in doing your assignments, I would love your feedback. Also, drop your feedback about today's class. What do you think about today's class? I'm expecting your feedback in my DM. I'm expecting feedback from you, Priscilla, from who else? Bola, from Bright. Especially dropped off. Okay. So, all right. Good night. I'll be uploading these two as well to our website and on the YouTube, so you can have access to them if you want to rewatch. Good night and enjoy the rest of your evening.